Maybe there are technical issues? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Who's going to make a move? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets a chance with that jump in. Opts for the throw. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Goes for the command grab. Got their eye on the air. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Smart play to stop the opponent then. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna target locked and scoop. No escaping that. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Headbutt. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Holds up, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps up. Full SA meters on deck for both. Rushes that off and keeps going. Side switch in the corner. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Doesn't miss a beat. Going in. Side lead is there, but still anyone's game. That's gonna leave him rattled.
Ooh, damn!
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. They're still hungry.
Found out I can play geek now.
Jumps up, throws him. What's next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Different territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. They trade hits, and that snipes them out the air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Shoryuken? Risky up-close scrap still going. How that throw did some juicy damage. Knocked them out of the air. Jumps up. This is gonna hurt. Raw super hard incoming. Closes it out.
I just got my ass whooped.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Zangief's hard.
Into the rematch. We ain't even close to
I didn't even know you knew how to do 360. Shocked me when you did it.
Decides to meet them in the air.
Yeah, that's the shit Lily used.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
Ugh.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag
My
them.
360 game is terrible. Probably why I'm still stuck.
Huh.
We are at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Gets the jump in. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Target locked and scoop. They block the overhead, and which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Manages to block, looking to plant him with a pile driver. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoryuken? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They quickly get back into the corner of the target locked and scoop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and risky up-close scrap still going. This can lead to some big damage. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive through. Burnout activates. Player, stun. Bad news is on the way. No, stunned off the wall. Still alive. Couldn't finish them off.
Oh my god, look at that damage.
Oh, yo, Rock super hit. Excellent, what a finish. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Gets the jump in. Solid combo. Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Decides to create some distance to start. Throws him. What's next? Gets the jump in. Big counter. Gets carried to the corner. Jumps up. Rushes that off and keeps going. Double lariat and now gets the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Scrapping it out, throws them. Going in. Unpack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Okay, here we go. Tensions are running high. Both of them sees the overhead coming. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Crowns him from above. What's next? Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Hits the drive. A fireball at that range?
Yeah.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Jumps up, hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 chases them down. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Was looking for that jump attack. Impact's a no-go. Gets the jump in. Solid combo. Not shy with the grab. Target locked and scoop. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Shoryuken zones with the fireball. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. No escaping that.
Ooh, let me find out.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Can they? The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Doesn't miss a beat. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps. How's this? Nice carry. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory KO? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opts to create space to start. Final round. fighting game gods favor here. Crowns them from above. Jump, clutch, flash anti-air. Connects with the throw. What now? Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. That's gonna leave them rattled. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, here we go. Somehow, ooh, taking a blow. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. Very slick with the combo. Stops the attack by using a drive there. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Knockdown. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Was looking for that jump attack. Knockdown and KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes air to air and takes their turn. The jump in is denied. Gutsy play with the grab. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Side switch in the corner. Took him to the corner in a flash. Blocks it. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. This is gonna hurt. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Flush anti-air. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. The pressure must be dropped. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Start things off with a jump in. Hugs nothing but air. He crowns him from above. Nails it. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Drops them from the air. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Cross that off. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Keeps him out. Side switch. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. Sets up with the jump in. With Super Isaac's big time whip. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Wall splat into the guard break. Will this Super Art do anything? Player 1. No, this'll break him. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They're trading attacks. Sneaks in above. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. All that effort for so little payoff. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Gets the jump in. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into saw that drive attack coming from a mile away and parried. Takes a trip. Player 1 shake a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The jump in catches them. Doesn't miss a beat. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plan him with a pile drive. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage. Oh, yo! Rock over here! This is gonna take a chunk! They're using force a reaction. Keep going in. Pack your bags. You need guts to pull that off. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going? This is gonna hurt. Dashes. Does Jinrai? Jumps. That back throw was huge. What drops in with the Tatsu? Amazing forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Solid anti-air. Sets up with the jump in. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Crowns him from above. Courageous grab. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Headbutt. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Shoots off a fireball up close. Denies the attack and... Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoryuken? Jumps in. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 is working with a better kick, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Dash it connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player crowns him from above. No! This'll break him! Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? That's gonna leave him rattled. You need guts to pull that off. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and...
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Nah, I just don't know Ken too well.
Take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No go for the throw. Well-timed command for her. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Whiffs the throw. No good up high. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Where's their KO? Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps. The throw missed. Grabs and throws him away. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and was hungry for the grab. Jump. Boom goes the dynamite. It's too much. Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Had the radar up and running. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That drive impact is blocked. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Parries the projectile. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Had the radar up and running. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Solid combo. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Air grab, you can jump.
Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away.
Yeah.
Both fighters planning something? Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. No! This will break them! What's next? They whip! They're wide open! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the command grab.
He's really good.
All right. The grab misses. Not shy with the grab. That slight doubt is all it took. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Grabs him. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Their spacing is so on point right now, but looking to plant him with a pile rush. What'll happen here? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Jumps. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can pack their bags. We're going to Siberia. What's next? Looking for a chance. Both of them back off. With the overhead denied. Both sides getting ready. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. Aiming a fireball at that range. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Perfect execution with the anti-air. That's the counter. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
And it is on. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Wow, reads the counterattack. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player one needs to wait this out. What are they gonna do? Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. The pace quickens after trading hits. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Can they use their drive to stage the comeback? They didn't take the throw. Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff. This can lead to some big damage. They just made that very
I was gonna say, you can grab the, you can do the grab and combos.
Player one has the life advantage.
Finish with the grab.
Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Goes for the command grab. Taking stock. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. The big play does it. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Gets the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. Blocks it. Jumps. Both fighters planning something? Gutsy play with the grab. Jumps in. Going in. Oh, they're in the corner. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super. Knock them out of the air. You've got to be mindful of this is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Jump tries to act quick perfectly, but Whip doesn't touch the blow. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump and throws them. Jump. A jump. Throws weighing projectile. Max springs forward with a drive rush. Medium kick hits. What are they gonna do? Excellent block. All in with a rush. Either fighter links it. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one can't use drive anymore. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Impact, squash. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Both sides. No! Critical art now? I don't know if this is enough to kill. Ooh, we're not done here. Ugh, take a seat. Answers with a fireball. That was a magical shot. Player one was dead.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Knockdown. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Going in, player one will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Had the radar up and running. Decides to meet them in the air. G-line kick for a mix-up. Solid combo. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player two needs to use the front of the corner here. Jump. Side switch in the corner. Medium kick hit. Yes! Drive impact for the win. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits with the overhead. This is an opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps it, saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Dashes! Player one will look to apply pressure here. Shows a medium kick. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Blocks the impact. Manages to block the jump in attack. Blocks. Oh, burnout triggered. Quick breather. Player one needs to use the... No! Critical art now? A real test flatline zone. grind out the win. Open, knocked him out of the air. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Dashes forward. Anti-air in the clutch. G-Ride kick for a mix-up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Player 1 tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Nails it. Ooh, what a smart blow. What now? Player 2 hits that with confidence. This is gonna hurt. Flatline zone. That was catch 10 as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Had the radar up and running. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Not much life left. The drive gauge difference could tip the scales. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any extra. A gutsy fireball gives them the round.
Come on, I wasn't
Player
blocking?
2
Wow.
wins the first round and is now riding
That is
a huge
upsetting.
wave of momentum. Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Connects with medium kick. Whew, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, but with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? There's a change of sides. Are we gonna pay? Oh. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Goes for the fireball. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. All right, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Life lead opens up, gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Medium kick hit. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? A quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. Keeping them away. Throws a fireball. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? They return to center stage. G-Ride kick for a mix-up. Sending the passes out the gate right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Sit down and shut up! Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Gets the counter hit. Nice fire drive rush to keep it going. Sure you can? Player 1 leap overhead, but it won't work. The overhead denied. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one. Walls flat into the cardboard. What a finish! That was catch 10 as you're gonna get in a fight. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Anti-air in the clutch. Gets the combo. Sticks the combo. Player 2 chases them down. Grabs them. Taking stock. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Picks up the win with a projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks with a medium kick. Flash! Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Big opportunity now in this corner. They trade hits. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. KO! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Grabs him. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The low heavy hits. Still slugging it out here. Gets a crucial back throw in. Got their eye on the air. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. A clutch drive move here can close out this round for either fighter. It ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Zones with the fireball. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Time to reassess the situation? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Medium kick. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Player uses the gauge for a super art. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a fireball up close. Solid combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner kick. Cross-up block. Shows the overhead. They block the overhead, and a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes the trip. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Life lead opens up. Player 2 gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Dashes forward. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Goes to the overdrive. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Going drive rush to keep it going. Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Close range projectile. Jumps in. Knew the throw was coming. Oh, could be the start of something. They gotta go. They're taking a step back to slow the projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I hated that game.
This is gonna hurt. Good decision with that throw. Immediate kick into. Back to the court. Nothing stops this train. That back row was huge. Drops him hard. A Jump it, meets them air to air. Wall splat into the guard break. Oh, here we go. Reversal. Rushes in. Taking shots, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Oh my gosh, I fucked up. Oh my god.
Gonna be watching replays for this one for a
Wow.
while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Solid anti-air. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? What are they thinking here? Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive parry was successful. The attack is parried. How's this? Throws him. What's next? Taking stop. Hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Well-timed corner switch. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nails the anti-air. Jump. Shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Flushes that off and keeps going. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Do it to him! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Aggressive for a reaction, a fireball at that range? Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. The jump in catches them. Player one used the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Solid combo. Player one can't let their drive gauge run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both show their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Quick dashing. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A quick breather. Nice parry. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looking for a chance, throws them. Going in, dashes up. Smart play with the throw. Not down critical. What's gonna happen? Still alive? Still alive? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. He tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, kisses the fireball. Player one made all the right moves. And this experience
funny,
is only
sir.
gonna make them stronger.
Hey, that's what I said. This game's
Time to
hilarious.
get down to business. The first round starts now. Not letting that go.
You letting Ryu put hands on
Player two
his
is
hat.
maintaining
That's
the corner
pretty funny.
position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Solid blocking. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player one can't experiencing burnout. Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their springs forward with the drive up? KO. One more. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Overdrive art. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in, they gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Goes for the jump-in. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 is barely knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. Throw heavy, but no go. Player 2 neatly closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Misses the drive impact. Player 1 has the life lead. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump in, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Shoto to Shoto, you can't fuck with me though.
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Closes the gap.
You
Player
can't
2
fuck
chases
with me.
them down. What'll happen here? Jumps in.
Get your ass in. Come on.
Player 1 holding on. They were right to be on guard there. Scrapping it out up close.
Shoto to Shoto, you
Fighters
can't
planning
fuck
something?
with me.
Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their trump. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out on a Shifu Jinrai. Okay, here we go. Not what a finish. Player 1 faces the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets out of there with a backdown. Big counter. Goes for an overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. What are they thinking here? Timely side push there, which will let him go on the attack. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Burnout activates. But fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Closing moments of the match. KO.
Ah, what?
Player 2 on the board
I got
first
robbed.
with a win. They'll
I
want
got
to keep
robbed
the
there.
pressure on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Quick dash in. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're backed up into the corner. Breaks the block with a throw. Gets solid anti-air. Shifujin in there.
I got robbed.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Burns the drive gauge.
You can't fuck with me. Shoto to Shoto, nigga.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their
He
opponent.
coming, don't worry.
Gets the crossing. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Will this super art connect? Knockdown. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 heats it up with a combo into super. Shifu Jinrai hits. Good damage option. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. No life left. They gotta mind the drive difference too. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Ah, Burnout in there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Was looking for that jump attack. They were expecting that drive attack. Blocks the impact. Player bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Checks with a medium kick. Flashes them. Big throws. Scrapping it out. What? Anti-air. Closes the gap. Doing some quick planning? Zones with the fireball. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Shuts that down with a parry. Oh, could be the start of something. Gotta be careful, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Quick medium hits the drive. Player 1 with the lead. This could lead to some big damage. Burns out. Player 1 turning it right up with a super. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up!
Are we gonna see it crown them from above? Dashes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Amazing! A real test of nerves here. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? And eats it. Risky medium kick. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry.
Shoto to Shoto, you can't see me.
Drops them hard. Close connects with the throw. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them. What's next? All right. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the jump in. Solid combo. Timely side push there, which will let him go on the attack. KO!
You got some nerve talking about gravity,
First
cuz.
with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. G-right kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Still slugging it out at this range. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Looking to impress with this super. Jinbu Jinraikatsu! This is gonna take a chunk! Shinku Hadouken! Super! That's what we want to see! Solid anti-air! Sticks out a kick, puts the fear of God in it. Here's the final round.
Hey, that shit was sick, boy. This game's funny as fuck.
Opens with a jump in?
Way better than Street Fighter 5, man. Like, come on, man.
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. Player 2.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
Start cooking. Nothing stops this train. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Raw super hard incoming. The super
Oh, this nigga did what?
But they may have a plan here.
Oh. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. I thought it was over. Oh, my gosh. That one hurt.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Solid anti-air. Connects with the throw. Quick dashing. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Doesn't miss a beat. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Medium kick hit. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starts with a jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Gets a good read on their opponent. Denies the attack and deals some damage with that quick combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Sticks the jump in. Player 2 is maintaining the corners down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great open. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick. Flashes. Risky up-close scrap still going. Quick dashing. Throws a fireball. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Oh, could be the start of drive impact misses. Doing some quick planning? Life leaders pumps the brakes on the impact. Medium kick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with the projectile. Does a good job of pushing back. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Next hit will end the round. Parries to cancel the fireball. Good job blocking the jump in. The KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Very slick with the combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and jumps up. There's a change of sides. How's this? Go time. Experiencing burnout. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Jump in finds the mark. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Okay, they trade hits. Pokes with a medium kick. Quick dash it. Player 2 hits a good spot. Use the super. Jumps in. Grabs and throws them away. Their life is hanging by a thread. Aerial Tatsu. Medium kick hits. Impact squash. Looking for a chance. The engagement here will have a huge effect. Throws them. What'll happen here? Can they use their drive to stage connects with the throw? Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 with the rhythm owning. They couldn't tech the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Both players have stopped moving. There may be some technical issues happening. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here.
What are you waiting for?
Midway through the round, expect to see our fighters settle into their groove. Midway point of the round, time to get serious. Halfway through this round, seconds left. What are they both plotting? Wait, what? Why are you stopping? Y'all alright over there? Range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Dangerous situation here with both able to use drive.
I don't have time to play. Draw game.
Risa. Azanshu. Spinning bird kick.